Today we're going to talk about conception and due date calculations. In this lesson, if we are given that a woman's last menstrual cycle began on a specific date, we are able to calculate her conception or fertilization date, and we are able to predict to within 2 weeks of the infant's due date. So let's take an example. So let's take, if we have July 23rd, 2023 as our example. Okay, July 23rd, 2023. We want to add 14 days for our conception or fertilization. That gives us 37 days. Well, in July, we know there's 31. Okay, so that leaves us 6 days in August. And so what happens is that's going to put the conception or fertilization date on the 6th of August, 2023. So background information for the due date. The proper time frame is 266 days or 38 weeks. This will get us within 2 weeks of the actual due date of the infant. The problem, math for the due date. For this, we want to add 266 days or 38 weeks. Usually the weeks are an easier thing to use. The calendar is very useful for this calculation. I do have one attached here. We're going to look at the next slide. So remember, July 23rd was the date that we were using. So if we went from July 23rd, we're going to start there. We're going to say, okay, July 23rd. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. So this infant would be born somewhere around April 7th. It could be the week of April 14th. It could be the week of April 1st. Somewhere within that 2-week window, this infant would be born. So what's going to happen now is you're going to break into your groups. And what I would like you to do is I would like you to take the date and individually calculate both the conception and the due date. Here are your dates. Okay, remember we're going to start with the first date of the last menstrual cycle because that's going to give you your conception or your fertilization date. And then we're going to use this date also to calculate the infant's due date. And then we're going to compare and share with our group members. First, you're going to do it individually. Then we're going to say, okay, did everybody come up with the same date? And if there is disagreement, run the numbers together. See where the disagreement, see what happened, see where the calculations may have gone wrong. So here are your group numbers. Here are the dates I want each group to use. We're going to go back to the calendar. And I want you to use the calendar that we had in this particular presentation. So then, what I want you to do Now that we've done that, is in the last 10 minutes of class now, I would like you to take out a blank piece of paper and calculate the conception and due date for the following date. I'm going to display the calendar up on the board again so that you have it to use, and I want you to hand it in before you leave today. This is the date that I want you to use. This is the first day of the last menstrual cycle. I want you to find the conception or the fertilization date, and I want you to find the due date. Remember, hand it in before you leave today. Thank you.